I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about breathing in fighting or breathing in martial arts. I think a lot of times the Kiais, the breathing, stuff like that is misunderstood. A lot of people don't know why they do the Kiais in karate. They think it's just fun to make loud noise, or they think it's stupid. Big reason for that is a lot of people don't understand the physiological effects of fighting. When you get into a fight, you get scared. When you get scared, adrenaline hits your body. There's a lot of things that happen when that goes on. A big one is your body tries to capture and store air. So you take a deep breath and you try to hold it. You can see this a lot when people get surprised and they go, very natural. So, trainers noticed this and they said, gee, our guys can't fight like that. Because if you ever noticed somebody that's scared, whether you've seen them in a playground fight or in a bar fight, or you see a guy who's usually a good fighter, but maybe he moves up in class, whether it's fighting for his first time in the UFC or something like that, and he gets really freaked out. And you see him go out there in the first round and all of a sudden he looks exhausted. He gasses out. He's holding his breath. He's not breathing right. All right, so what I'm getting at is when you hold your breath like that, you don't have enough oxygen. You gas out. You can't fight properly. So, ancient Chinese secret. They teach their guys to yell. Ah! Okay? Every time they do a punch, a kick, a block, any martial arts movement, they teach them, do this yell. They call it the spirit yell. It's going to make you a great warrior. So their guys do this. They make them do it with every move. They do it over and over and over again until it becomes part of what they do. Then they get into the fight. Oh my God, they're scared to death. They're holding their breath. They do a punch. They do the spirit yell. All the air leaves their body. Your body won't hold on an exhale. So, it's looking for the air. It takes another breath. Now the other guy's punching at you, so you block. Spirit yell again. All the air leaves your body. You take a deep breath. After 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 of these, if you're really dense, you're breathing normal again. Once you start breathing normally and you're under the adrenal flow, something really cool starts to happen. And you start to be able to think normally and get the benefits of the adrenal rush. That means that not only are you fast and strong, but you're smart. It makes you able to fight on an amazing level. So, all of a sudden, your guys who are breathing and fighting are mopping up the floor with these guys who aren't breathing and fighting. And they can only fight for like 10 or 20 seconds because they're gassing out. And your guys can fight for, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. Big difference. Okay? All right. That's the number one reason. Okay? Now, you get out of fighting for your life and you get into fighting for sport or fighting for position in the tribe, that sort of thing. You get into other benefits like the fact that when you do a Kiai or an exhale, because you think about MMA fighters, boxers, guys like that, they don't do that loud, crazy Kiai. They just do that like short, quick when they punch. Pretty much the same effect, but you get more of a tightening up of the core, locking down of the body. Now what that does is it tightens up your core, locks down your body, and enables you to take a hard shot. Now why is that important? Number one time that you take a shot is usually when you're throwing a shot. Okay? And you also train to exhale, do your spirit yell when you're getting hit. Right? When you're locked up like that and you're exhaling, it's very hard to get the wind knocked out of you. Almost impossible, really, if you're doing it right. So now you can take a better shot the body's locked up, and you're not getting the wind knocked out of you. If you get the wind knocked out of you in a real fight, pretty much guaranteed to lose the fight. Unless the guy backs up and goes, "Oh, I will allow you to recover now." Doesn't happen that often. All right. Now, you can also use your breathing to enhance your timing. Thusly, if you inhale on your minor moves and exhale on your major moves, what's a minor major move? Minor moves are setups. Things like your jab, eye pokes, anything that is done mostly as a way to set up another move, and anything that doesn't require a lot of force to get the effect you're looking for. Okay? Flick to the eyes, light shot to the throat, things like that. Jabs. Okay? Set up moves. Major moves are things that are going to end a fight or cause serious damage. So, inhale on the minor moves, you exhale on the major moves. It enhances your timing when you're doing martial arts. Also, the exhale on the major moves increases your power. It's another good reason to exhale when you hit stuff. All right, you see these guys at these major breaking competitions, they're breaking all that gigantic stuff. You don't see them holding their breath. Why? It doesn't work. All right? Another thing that can happen to you when you get a major adrenal rush is you can freeze. Okay? They like to refer to it as the fight or flight reflex. It's really fight, flight, or freeze. If you watch animals, you will see those three reflexes all the time. It's the same in humans. Okay? You can run away, you can fight to defend your den, or you can stand totally still and hope the predator doesn't see you. People do it. Doesn't work. Hardly ever for humans. But they do it. The Kiai, the spirit yell, that big exhale, a lot of times will help you to break out of that freeze. If you can do it. If you have friends that are fighting at the same time as you, and your buddy does one, a lot of times that will help you snap out too. All right? As long as you've trained together. Because you recognize, you'd be like, "Oh, hey, that's my buddy Bob. We're fighting. Oh, yeah." And you can get back into the game. Sometimes too, if you do a really good one, you can stun your opponent. I'm not talking about like he staggers back and falls down and he's immobile for the rest of the fight like those fainting goats or something. But it can gain you a reaction that will make him pause for, I don't know, a couple tenths of a second. A little, okay? A flinch long enough to gain you the advantage in a fight. Just enough for you to get in. So, there are, I don't know, what, 5 good reasons to pay attention to your breathing when you're doing martial arts or you're fighting. Okay? You're going to enhance your strikes. You're going to minimize your opponent's strikes. You're going to defeat the negative aspects of the adrenal rush in yourself. You're going to enhance the positive aspects of the adrenal rush in yourself. And you might reinforce the negative aspects of the adrenal rush in your opponents. So, think about all those things. Make sure you're practicing proper breathing when you practice your martial arts. They're all in there for a reason. Not everybody gets why, but now you know. I'm Mr. James at Charm City Karate. Have a nice day. Hope you practice.